You can do this 10-minute stretch workout anywhere at any time, but the best time to do it is straight after a workout once your muscles are warmed up. Okay, it's really important that you keep on top of your flexibility because it's an important part of your health and fitness. If you don't do it, your muscles will get tighter and tighter, and eventually you'll get little tweaks and strains in your muscles. Okay, so you've got to keep on top of that flexibility. Like I say, you can do this at any time, okay, but the best time is straight after a workout once your muscles are warm. So we're going to start on your lower body. We've got 10 stretches to do and a minute on each stretch. Okay, so the first one is calf stretch. You're going to use a wall, okay, or something to push against. You're going to keep that back heel pushed right into the floor. Okay, push into the wall, push away, and push all your weight into that heel. You should feel it in your lower leg and your calf muscle. You're aiming to get a straight line from your ankle, through your knee, through your hip, through your shoulder. Okay, so keep pushing away from the wall, push all your weight into that back heel. Okay, so that's 30 seconds on one side. I'm going to switch to 30 seconds on the other side. Okay, so exactly the same stretch, pushing your hands into the wall, pushing all your weight back into your back heel. And while you're stretching, just make sure you're taking loads of deep breaths, relaxation breaths, fill your lungs up. I think we've got 5 seconds left on this one. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to work our way up. So we're going to go hamstring stretch next. So one leg straight, push the back of your knee into the floor, reach forward. If you can get to your toes, hold your toes and pull them back. Okay, if you can't, just hold on to your shin, okay, and don't bounce backwards and forwards. You just want to hold a static stretch, okay, because if you're bouncing you might just go that little bit too far and tweak your muscles. So just hold that stretch. Okay, your other foot comes up towards your knee and the back of your knee stays on the floor. Okay, alright, let's switch it to the other side. So exactly the same. One knee bend, foot up towards your knee, lean forward to grab your toes. Okay, and the back of the knee must stay on the floor. Don't let your knee raise up. Okay, so just hold them for 30 seconds per stretch. So we've got another 7 seconds to hold on this one. Okay, and then we're going to move over on your quads. So you're just going to lie on your side. Okay, and the top leg, pull your heel up to your bum, and you're going to feel a nice stretch down the front of your thighs. Okay, so pull your heel up your bum, keep your shoulders back, and push your hips forwards. Okay, so you feel that nice stretch down the front of your thighs, quadricep muscles. Okay, so remember, just relaxing and breathing all the way through. 5 seconds left on this side. Okay, and switch it over to the other one. Okay, all the way through. Take lots of deep breaths, and on a scale of 1 to 10, if 1 you can't feel the stretch at all, 10's excruciating pain, you want to be about a 6 or 7. So you want to be feeling a nice good stretch without it being too much. Remember, keep them hips pushed forward, keep your shoulders back, and again you want a straight line from your knees to your hips to your shoulders. Okay, and then we're going to stretch your glutes, your bum cheeks next. So lie back, cross one leg over the top of your knee, reach through and grab the back of your thigh or the front of your shin, and then just slowly roll back till you get your head on the floor if you can, and just hold that stretch. You should feel a nice stretch here at the top of your hamstring and your bum cheek, and just hold it for 30 seconds, just loads of deep breaths. Okay, and switch it to the other side. Grab the front of your shin, roll back. Okay, if you grab the front of your shin, you can't get your head on the floor, hold the back of your thigh instead, and you should still feel that stretch. Keep pulling your hands towards you so you get more of a stretch. And remember, just a 6 or a 7 on a scale of 1 to 10. Okay, and hip flexors next. So the front of your hips. So if you kneel down first, put one foot forward, you're going to keep that knee on the floor, push your hips forwards, but keep your shoulders back. Okay, and you feel a lovely stretch down the front of your hips. Okay, hip flexor area, so higher than your quadriceps, right in the front of your hips. Okay, so don't lean forwards or you'll not feel a stretch. You've got to push your hips in that direction, but keep your shoulders back. Okay, and then switch sides. So exactly the same thing. Lean forward into the stretch. You should feel it on this side. Okay, if you don't feel it, keep edging this front foot further forward. Keep pushing your hips that way, but lean back. Okay, so nice stretch there. So we're nearly finished for your lower body. Going to start stretching your lower back next in 3 seconds. Okay, so lower back. Put your feet on the floor. Put your hands out to the side. Take your knees over to the left, but keep your right shoulder on the floor. Okay. Make sure this right shoulder doesn't come up. You've got to keep it pushed into the floor and see if you can get your knees right down onto the ground. Take loads of deep breaths in this position. Okay, and then just turn it to the other side. So you're keeping your opposite shoulder on the floor. If you want to feel more of a stretch, if your knees are to the right, turn your head to the left. Alright, going to stretch your upper back next, so you need to be on all fours, and you're going to take one hand underneath, okay, rest your head on the floor, and then you're going to use this hand to push and twist your back a little bit more, okay. So the shoulder underneath is resting on the floor, arm flat, use this hand just to push a little bit further and get a little bit more of a twist. You just hold in that position. Lovely stretch for your upper back. Okay, and switch sides. So all fours, take one hand underneath, rest your head on the shoulder on the floor. Use this hand, okay, to twist that a little bit further. Yeah, it's a nice stretch in between your shoulder blades and your upper back. Okay, we've got 2 stretches left. Okay, we're going to do your shoulders next. So you can stand up, or you can kneel for this one, or you can sit down. You're just going to pull one arm across the front of your chest, use your other hand to pull it that a little bit further across. Okay, just keep pulling it until you feel the stretch down the side and around the front of your shoulder. Okay, just keep pulling it across. And the other side, so get it across the front of your chest first, then pull your other hand over the top and pull it that a little bit further. If you've got good flexibility in your shoulders, you might not feel this very much, but the area that is stretching is across the back of your shoulder and round the side. Okay, another 10 seconds on this one. Okay, and triceps next. Okay, so one hand behind your back. Okay, use your other hand on your elbow just to pull it that little bit further. Okay, so this one is stretching right down the sides and the back of your arms. Okay, try and keep your head up. Don't look down, don't put any strain on your neck. Just keep your head in a neutral position. And switch sides. That's it. So you're using this hand just on top of your elbow just to try and pull it that little bit further down your back without straining your neck. Don't put any pressure on your neck. Just got one more stretch to go. Okay, you're going to need a wall again for this next one. You're going to stretch your biceps down the front of your arms. Okay, so you're going to stand for this one. You're going to put your hand up on the wall at shoulder height, fingers pointing backwards. Okay, push your palm into the wall and then turn your shoulders away and your head away from your hands, and you should feel a stretch right down over your elbow joint and up your biceps. That's it. If it's too much, just ease it off, turn your shoulders back round, and then we're going to do the other side. So fingers pointing backwards, okay, palm into the wall, turn your head the other way, okay, and you should feel that right over your elbow joint and into your bicep, and you're holding it for 30 seconds. Five more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Okay, once you've done that, just give everything a shake. Shrug your shoulders, shake your arms, shake your legs, loosen everything off, and that's everything stretched from your calves, your hamstrings, your quads, hips, bum cheeks, lower back, upper back, arms and shoulders. So it's a bit of everything. Great way to finish a session, or if you're feeling tight in any areas, just repeat the stretches.